Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And this is now today's
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Hudson-Odoi, is a fine winger in an old-fashioned sense. He tends to stick to his wide positions, but he's shown himself to be a creative outlet, and he doesn't actually shirk from his defensive duties either. You can usually expect a mature, all-round game from him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Aimed in towards the centre. Gerrard. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ekitike! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
After 6 minutes is number 22, Hugo Ekitike.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's made its way to him. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ekitike. Bruno Fernandes. That's an excellent interception. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Anderson. Now this could be a chance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gibbs-White. Romero gets a foot in here. Nottingham deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Ekitike, given the lift of his goal. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Ball comes in. Oh, what a collide! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Anderson. Hutchinson. And he's searching through. He's come in hard. Driving through the middle. Real chance here. Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Plays it out wide. That looks a good ball through. It's come to nothing. Savinho. Now he's got space here. And that has been cleared.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hudson-Odoi. And smartly reclaimed. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Defending of the desperate variety. Hudson-Odoi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great ball, and he's in here. He's being urged to shoot. Williams.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Savinho! Savinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Anderson. Gibbs-White, distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Savinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
In with the challenge. Savinho.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. No, he's not getting any further than that. This looks promising. Very nicely done. Now there's a shot at goal! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And now he has 2. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
in the
at
area
this
around the
stage.
stadium is strictly forbidden.
Chelsea
Please use
sitting
parking
pretty here at
provided by the club
half-time,
or any other
2-0
paid
up.
parking facilities in the area. Everyone, please welcome our players.
There's the start of the second half. Gerrard. And it's James. Bergvall. He's found a way through. And it's James. James crosses.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
He's in a great position here. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's good running with the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a foul. No two ways about it. And he has taken a dim view of this. A second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Chelsea are down to 10 men. Great defending, strong and determined. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Hudson-Odoi. Gerrard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Savinho, he's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
After 59 minutes is...
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
The attendance for this
A case now of complete control.
29,830.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly,
A chance for a shot! And he hits the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Gabriel Jesus to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while. Oh, he's Hudson-Odoi! Sticks it away! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The goal scorer after 67 minutes is number 7,
Nottingham grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's on it, can he get away? Van der Ven. That's very neat. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's travelling a long way. James. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Substitution on the
The
field.
changes then in quick succession.
Number 21 coming on the field is number 14.
Gibbs White. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely ball and a real chance! Oh, taken with style!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Goal!
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Number 22, Hugo Ekitike.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Bergvall. Bergvall. Oh, such a clever touch. And he was alert to it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Wood. Hudson-Odoi. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Zinchenko. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. And it's been played through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Zinchenko. Romero cuts it out. Now Hudson-Odoi. Oh, that's fabulous. Wood receives it in a good position here. Chelsea are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Chelsea are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Rice. Just 5 minutes left. Done delicately. Gabriel Jesus gets into a good position. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Gerrard. Gibbs-White.
6 added minutes.
Gabriel
has been
Jesus.
indicated.
Played into space. Oh, well measured. Sells getting this one clear. And it's Rice. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one. Welbeck. That's an imaginative pass. Face to face. It's Gabriel Jesus! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good ball, good take. And time is up. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And if you do have a chance today,
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.